Welcome to HortTube. My name is Jim Putnam. This video is 10 fragrant plants that will grow in Zone 7. If you don't know what zone you grow in, look yourself up on the U.S. Horticultural Zone Map, and you can determine that. I'm going to have these videos for all different zones and things like shade plants and fragrant plants and foundation plants and so on and so forth. There'll be lots of these videos coming. So again, find yourself on the zone map and then look for videos coming out for your zone specifically. Let's get started with the 10 fragrant plants for Zone 7. So the first plant is Jubilation Gardenia, and most of this information will be true with almost any gardenia. They're going to be evergreen. They grow in Zone 7 to 10. They like moist, well-drained soil. That's really important with gardenias. Beautiful, shiny green foliage. Really don't even need to flower, but they do. And put on quite a show in the spring. And this Jubilation variety will repeat bloom in the fall and have some residual flowers even during the summertime every year. Really beautiful plant, as you can see from the flowers. This is a Clethra right here. This is one called 16 Candles that I have in my yard. Incredible plant for pollinators, actually a native to the southeast. Grows in a very wide range. You can see the bees on it here. Beautiful, beautiful fall color on Clethra. This is an all-around plant. It'll take some shade or sun, either one. Really super easy plant. Look this video up on my channel for sure. This is Carolina allspice or Calacanthus. This is also a native, wide range that it grows in. Gets pretty big over time. Gets these wonderfully scented red flowers in the spring. I would buy this plant in flower because sometimes for whatever reason the flowers are not fragrant. I don't know what we've done taking cuttings over time, but there's less fragrance in this plant than there used to be. Another one with just incredible fall color on it. One of my absolute favorite native plants, sun or shade. Of course, butterfly bushes are absolutely super fragrant. This one's royal red. Lots and lots of different varieties. This one will get pretty big. Best to cut your butterfly bushes down in the late winter, and because they bloom on new growth, so there's really no reason to have that old plant left over from the year before. And like royal reds is absolutely stunningly beautiful. There are dwarf varieties now of butterfly bushes. If you don't want one that gets 6 or 8 feet tall every year, you can find them that only get 3 feet tall. This is a star magnolia here. I've got royal star in my yard. That's it right there. Nice green foliage during the season. Blooms super, super early in the year. Very, very, very fragrant. Really almost becomes a small tree. You can get anywhere from 10 to 20 feet in height over time. But just one of my absolute favorites. You don't get many fragrant things as early as this will bloom. It can bloom in Zone 7 here in as early as February, just depending on the temperatures. This is a fragrant tea olive. This is everybody's favorite. This is a really compact, great screening plant. It's hardy in Zone 7 to 9, but into 7 it needs some protection. I wouldn't use it as a screening plant in Zone 7. Super, super compact habit. Blooms at a time when nothing else is blooming, typically in the late fall, and then in the early spring as well. So long bloom time when not many other things are blooming. Blooms along the stem, small flowers, super, super, super fragrant. Winter daphne, one of everybody's favorites, blooms early in the spring. This particular one right here is called Wild Winter with that variegation on it. Hardy in Zone 7 to 9. I have a love-hate relationship with winter daphne for sure. Really hard to grow in clay soils. You had to mound them up quite a bit. They are a little bit expensive because they're hard to grow even in the nursery setting. So keep that in mind. Mound it up, keep it high and dry. This is a soft caress Mahonia. This is a great shade plant. Blooms in the sometime in the late fall or winter, early spring for me. Lightly fragrant yellow flowers. Not quite as fragrant as other Mahonias, but really an incredible plant. Soft foliage, great shade plant. Really, really love soft caress Mahonia. Super easy to grow in a shaded space. This is a Itea. This is specifically Henry's Garnet Itea. It's a great plant here that has these little fragrant white flowers in the spring. Beautiful fall color on it. Another native, actually a native to the mid-Atlantic states. Super easy plant, super reliable, blooming every single year. Just no problem with Itea at all. This is a Korean lilac called Miss Kim. It's really the only lilac that'll grow down here in Zone 7 really well. There's a couple more, but Miss Kim blooms reliably. Can get in that 6 foot tall range, a little bit different than the lilacs that are grown in the north, but fantastic plant. and easy to grow. Nice foliage on it even after it's flowered. Flowers briefly really in the early to mid-spring. Like in all of these videos that I'm going to do like this, I have longer versions of all of those plants right there. So there's a video for all 10 of those plants on my channel. I've done more than 10 fragrant plants for Zone 7, and so there'll be a part 2 to this one coming up as well. So thank you very much for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for upcoming content.